Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for coming back. Right now what I want to do is talk to you guys today just about something a little bit different. A lot of girls are on here and they make these videos, but like that's not why I'm doing it. It's just because it was something that was requested. I really thought a lot of you would benefit from it. So, because a lot of you liked my entire, like back last summer when I did the entire what to look forward to in high school, and just like when I was talking to you guys and telling you guys my experiences. So I just wanted to go ahead and do that again. And today what I'm going to be talking about is how I stay positive. Along with that, I have everything written down. Along with that, I do want to mention that I do suffer from anxiety. It's probably not as severe as some people's anxieties, because I know people have it really, really bad, and thankfully I'm not one of those people, but I was still like clinically diagnosed with anxiety, and I was on medication for a while. I'm off it now. I'm off my meds. But like it still affects me. So I just want to kind of address some things you could do to deal with that, whether you have like a diagnosed form of anxiety or whether you're just like freaking out about a test or just anxiety, natural anxiety. So I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys about that. So if you don't want to see this video, please do continue watching. I do want to address the fact that I'm in front of my heater right now, and if you hear like that weirdo whistling noise, it's my heater because my camera's like right there, so sorry. Okay, so the first thing, and I want to make this video as clear as possible, so I'm going to section it off. It's pretty much 5 different points on how I personally stay positive and things that I believe in. So the first thing I think that goes along with, you know, staying positive is the belief that everything happens for a reason. I personally, I don't really believe in coincidences. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I know some of you might think that's really awkward or weird or, you know, whatever, but everyone has their own beliefs, and that's what I believe. And I think by believing that everything happens for a reason, whether some of you might say, oh, it's just a comfort, it's just, you know, something to believe in, it's just something made up that gets you through the day, whatever it is, it works. And I honestly, every encounter, every interaction, it serves a purpose in your life. And whether it's big or small, you need to realize that, you know, whatever it is happening for a specific reason. I totally, completely, and utterly believe in signs. And I think signs are definitely real. You just have to look out for them. It could be whether it's your gut instinct or whatever it is. Another way that I stay positive is I've adopted this mentality that when one door closes, another door opens. And I completely and totally 150% believe that. When a person walks out of your life, another person walks into your life. When one opportunity is shitty and goes to the shits, another one arises that is even better than the next. I definitely believe that. And I feel like if you guys think about your life and, you know, things that have gone wrong or things that have, like, you know, whatever, deteriorated, or relationships, whether what it is, when one door closes, when something ends, it just gives you more room for something else to come in and to make it better. Mainly for the reason because, like, you know, it's only one event in your entire life. That is only, okay, picture your life as a book. Every event in your life is just another page in your book. And when one thing ends, you turn the page and another thing begins. So that's the way I look at it, and that's why I think, you know, it helps me stay positive, because I know that, okay, this is a really shitty ass day. I freaking want to shoot myself in the face. Like, oh my god, this will never get better. I always think like that. And then I'm like, you know what though? Deep down in my heart, I know that it's not going to be like that forever. And something else is going to come along and fix this entire thing. Whether it's up to another person or whether it's something that I do or a decision that I make for myself, whatever it is, it will get better. And that kind of leads into the fact that I know that with time, everything is solved. With time, everything can be fixed and healed. So I definitely think by knowing that, you know, you can take something positive out of that. And I think having this mentality of, you know, like everything happens for a reason, everything's gonna get better with time. When a really, really terrible thing happens, you know, that maybe the next day, a couple months from now, it's gonna get better regardless of what it is. Because, and that leads me to my next point, which is, once you've reached rock bottom, once it's the worst of the worst, the only way to go is up. You can't get any lower because you're already in the shits. So if you're already in the shits, then all there is to do is to get up and get out of that, because you're not going to stay there. All that's left is for it to get better. So I think knowing that as well keeps me positive. I think about it like this. Okay, for example, if you're in a relationship with someone and they cheated on you, or they treated you really badly, or they hit you, or they're the most perfect person in the entire world that helps you, that supports you, that's loving and caring, I honestly believe, whether you believe in God or not, you were brought into this world to serve a purpose. And I think that people, like the people we interact with, serve a purpose in our lives for whatever it is that they might bring. And I believe that I serve a purpose in a lot of people's lives. Like right now, right here. I'm here telling you this, like I'm telling you how to stay positive. I'm serving a purpose in your life. If you watch my other videos, I serve a purpose in your life by showing you how to put on makeup, or different ways, or different things to buy or try out, stuff like that. Like that, I'm not saying that's my purpose in life, but it's just one of the things that I'm able to do, and I want to take the initiative to do because I care about you guys. So honestly, and whether it's whether your boyfriend cheated on you, most likely that's to show you and for you to get the lesson and understand. It's a terrible lesson. It's a terrible, terrible thing to go through. Trust me, I know. But it shows you that, you know, you're stronger, that now you know what you don't deserve that at all, ever. Nobody deserves to be cheated on. You realize that, you know, you can be stronger, and you have to be strong, and you can't take people for granted, and you can't, you know, different things. Like, you have to, that's why they cheated on you. That's the purpose that they served in your life, to make you a better person when they cheated on you. If you look at it like that, you will freaking not have a problem in the world, because honestly, that's basically what it is. Everybody in our life just teaches us a lesson. And I cannot stress enough, oh my god, this is like one of my favorite things to do and to talk about and to like share with people. It's that honestly, I might be smart, I might be a good artist, I might be really creative or whatever, I might be good at makeup, stuff like that. But there are so many things in this world that I know nothing about at all. And honestly, and you're probably gonna be mind blown right now, but I honestly have no problem telling people I don't know what that means, or I'm not sure what you're talking about, or no, I haven't seen that movie, or no, I don't understand what you're saying. Whether it's the simplest of things. Because to me, the more I can learn from people and the more I expose myself to different things, the more I learn. And I have no problem not knowing something, because it gives me an opportunity to learn about it and to find out about it and to, you know, say, oh wow, you know what I learned today, or you know what this person taught me today. And I have no problem with that. And I think a lot of people in this world have such pride and such huge egos that they don't even want to ask. You know, like, oh, what does that mean? You really think after everything somebody says, like, I'm really gonna go sit and Google it? Like, no, why would I go to all that trouble to get my computer out, get my phone out, Google something and then come back. Just be like, you know what? Like, I don't know what that means. Or what does that word mean? That's a really cool word. I'd like to know the meaning of that. I honestly am like that. I think it's a great thing. I've learned so much from so many different people, and I think it's really an awesome thing if you don't know something, because it gives another person a chance to teach you, as well as it gives you a chance to learn. It's all about mutuality, and it's all about, like, you know, an exchange of things. That's how conversation gets started. That's like, I don't know. I personally think that's a really good thing if you don't know something, because you can always learn, and there's nothing wrong with learning. So that's another way I stay positive. I definitely take everyone's presence in my life to be a good thing, and that might be naive of me, and that might be silly of me to some of you guys, but honestly, that's how I stay positive, and that's how I live my life. And you know, I think I'm a really good person. I haven't really met someone that thought otherwise, but like, I've been through a lot, and a lot of people have taken advantage of the fact that, you know, I'm so nice, I'm so kind, they know I'll get over it, but I think it's because they're intimidated by it. But I don't think you should be intimidated by a good person. Like, what is there to be intimidated about, you know? But that's a little not on the topic right now. I definitely feel like we should be happy to know that every moment in our lives can help somebody else. Whether it's a smile, whether it's, you know, someone's being bullied and you stand up for it. Like, I honestly think that we all can make a difference. As cheesy as that sounds, we really can. And I definitely feel like, you know, what's the problem complimenting somebody on the train with a really cute jacket or really nice nails or something like that? You know, it makes people feel good. And I would love it if people told me that and, like, tell me things like that. And I do it to other people all the time. Like, I really have no problem, because, and I guess it's a matter of being secure in yourself and having confidence. But honestly, like, I don't know. I think everybody should just be confident, because everyone's awesome, you know? And I'm really not just saying that just to say that, just because everybody else is all like, oh, be nice to everyone. No, like, for real, like, why? What's the point in being mean? Like, what is it gonna do? How does it benefit that other person? I really don't get it, and I don't know. It's a sucky situation. Why be mean when you could be nice? Why have enemies when you could have friends? That's always what I've thought, but I don't know. And the last thing I want to say is definitely surround yourself with good people, of course. Like, why would you want to be around someone negative? Surround yourself with good people, and people that make you happy, and people that inspire you and motivate you and support you. I definitely think that that's a really great way to stay positive as well, because you're always surrounded by this positive energy that honestly nothing negative can even touch you when you have a great support system. So I definitely would think that. I feel like I don't want to make this a separate video, just because being positive and anxiety kind of go together, because, you know, you have to kind of do all of these things at once. Because when you have anxiety, you're always thinking negative. So I personally have panic attacks all the time. I used to have it really, really bad, like a couple of months ago, but after, I guess, realizing all of this stuff, that it really does help. But this is what I did when I was, like, freaking the shit out. First of all, when someone has anxiety, the number one thing is they forget to breathe. You have to breathe. You have to stop everything for a second, and I know that's so hard to do, because trust me, I've been there. I know that when your mind starts going, you really, really have no control of it, and you can't stop it. But you need to stop. Try, at least, even a little bit, and just breathe. And just take a second and just get yourself together and breathe. You have to stop freaking out, because that will do nothing. That'll make it even worse. But honestly, take a second to yourself and relax, and know that everything will get better. Everything, you know, like, it goes back to being positive. When you know that when you reach rock bottom and it's the worst of the worst, the only way to go is up. And I definitely feel like you need to take that second when you're starting to freak out and realize that, and it'll help a little bit. It probably won't help a lot. You'll probably be like, okay, let me do what reesiibabe says, and you know, do this, and then like when you're in the moment, you freak the shit out and you don't even give a shit what I'm saying. But honestly, it works when you've kind of calmed down a little bit and you're ready to collect yourself. I did a lot of things that got my mind off of it. I was in a relationship at that time, so I was with that person, and we did things. We went out, we had dinner, we went to lunch, food is a big thing in my life. So that's what I did to get out of my funk. I really, really needed, you know, to go out and have fun with my friends and all that stuff. I definitely think this is one of the biggest things that helped me so much. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the book. It's called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. I'll insert a picture somewhere, but I love that book. It's so great if you have anxiety, if you're an artist, or if you're creative, or just in general. It helps you out with your entire life. It's so good. But a thing that Julia talks about in her book is doing morning pages. And what you do is in the morning, in the afternoon, I do it personally whenever I feel stressed out, or whenever I'm freaking out, or whenever I need to get stuff out of my head, or if I'm about to start a project. Or usually I do it in the morning, in the night before I sleep, and then if I'm about to start a project, that's when I do it. But you just write 3 pages, longhand. You don't stop. Just write everything that's in your brain. If something's bothering you, if you don't know what to write, just continue writing. Write what you want to do. Write anything. Just get everything from your brain onto those 3 pages. You can even write more if you want to, but you don't have to. But it's such a good exercise. It really, really helps you. It gets everything that's clogging your brain up onto the paper. You don't even read it. Get a notebook, get like a couple of pieces of paper, and just write in it. And I swear to you, it works amazing getting everything out. Your mind and your body and everything just feels so much more free and so much more clear, and it really, really does do wonders. So I definitely would recommend doing that. I most definitely recommend making a list of things that you have to do and things that you want to do. I'm so OCD. I have like 5 different planners. I have my phone, I have my planner agenda book, I have like a mouse pad planner with all my projects, I have my calendar on my computer, I have my reminders. I have so many different lists and so many different things to keep myself organized. And I mean, right now I've been keeping myself organized, but it's a really tough thing to do. Make a list of everything you need to do, and then, you know, whatever, everything and anything to keep your mind, you know, clear and organized. Definitely do it. Definitely make a list. I definitely think I want to address something about procrastinating, because I know people with anxiety do this a lot too. The faster you get it done, the better you'll feel. Like, legit. Like, you guys know you have those moments when, like, you actually finish something and you feel like it's freaking summer. It's summer the next day, because you feel so good about getting it done that, you know. So honestly, just go ahead, get it done, head on straight, just do it. And then afterwards, you have all the time in the world. Give yourself a reward, give yourself a treat, give yourself, like, you know, I know you guys love watching my videos, so after you've done all your essays, you can watch one of my videos. I definitely feel like that's such a great thing to do. Give yourself rewards and give yourself treats, because then you get stuff done. So I like that. And I totally, completely, 100% believe in crying your eyes out. I think crying helps so much. It gets everything out you're feeling. I honestly cried a couple of times a day at least for an entire month, because I was so stressed out. I was freaking out. I just got out of a relationship. I was struggling to deal with that, struggling with school, struggling with my family, everything like that. And I cried every day, a couple of times for an entire month. And I honestly feel like it helped, because like I wasn't doing anything like else, you know, but I definitely think crying helps a lot. It helps you feel better, and why not? Like, what's the big deal? You're crying, you're by yourself, like, cry if you have to, you know? It works. So I really don't like when people tell me not to cry, because it's like, I'm helping myself, like, leave me alone, you know? So, I don't know. But those are a few ways that I stay positive and I get through my anxiety. So I hope it was helpful for you. If you guys have any questions or if you have anything that you want to talk about or need advice on, definitely don't be afraid to email me. I get back to all my emails pretty quickly if I'm not super busy. But yeah, definitely email me if you need advice on whatever it is. You need motivation, you need support. Because I'm honestly such an open-minded person, I really would listen to anyone. You know, I'd help you out to the best of my ability. So if you guys feel comfortable with me, I guess you can email me if you want, so it doesn't matter. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I really hope that you guys get through whatever it is you're getting through and stay positive, because why have a frown when you can have a smile? So thank you guys so much for watching. Please do rate, comment, and subscribe, and definitely go ahead and check out my Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram at reesiibabe. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Everything when we do them follow.